So we're going to configure an image gallery with Flexbox properties in this hands-on practice. So I'm going to create a new Chapter 8 folder for all of these files. And I'm going to create a new folder called ch8flex1. And I need to get my starter1 file over here. And then go into my starters folder. And I want bird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Copy those over here. I'm going to open up my starter file so I can see what we're working with. This is what it looks like to start with. I'm going to go ahead and save this as index.html. So I'm going to add the HTML to create a div that has a gallery, and it has my 6 images of my birds. So I'm going to come down here, I'm going to do it within my main, and I'm going to go div id equals gallery. Close that out right here. And then within that, image src equals bird1.jpg. Width equals 200. Height equals 150. Alt equals red crested cardinal. Just because I want to see, there we go. I want to see if I can get it all in one line. So that's, fix that. So I'm going to save this, make sure that this image displays. There it is. So I know I did that code correctly. So instead of going through and typing everything over again, work smarter, not harder. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my 6. Bird 2. And this is a rose-breasted grosbeak. Bird 3. Bird 4. So I'm changing the file names and the alternate text for each one of the birds. Save it, launch it in Chrome. So here's all 6 of my birds. I can tell I changed each file name. There's no duplicate bird, so I should be good to go. So I'm going to edit the styles between the head section and configure an ID named gallery. That's what we put all those birds in, remember. Set the display property, the flex direction, the flex wrap, and the justify content. So I'm going to come down here under this header. I'm going to go ID of gallery. Display flex. Flex direction. Row. Flex wrap. Wrap. Justify content space around. Save all that. Here we go. Let's see what happens if I make this a little smaller. See how it's starting to flex based off of the browser width. So now we're going to configure them to have a margin and force some empty space between the rows so that they don't bump up against each other so much. So if we come down here, go image, margin of 1 EM, box shadow, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, color, save it. So if we launch this one in Chrome, you see how, hang on, let me show you that again. See how we get this dark box and it's not the drop shadow? And that's because if you're working out of the book, it's missing one more pixel. You need that third 10 pixel. Now if you launch it in Chrome, now you have that short, or not short, soft drop shadow that's going on that you're looking for. And then again, as you move them out, or as you make the gallery flexes with the images, depending on the browser size.